Talk to I'ma make my mom smile cause she cried too much. I'ma tell Leah the truth cause I lied too much. I miss the guys, I be talking to the sky too much. I be really trying to murder, they behind too much. I really be asking God, what did I do to deserve this? He never responded to me, but they said he heard us. Is we automatically going to hell for the murders? We stick together, you think it matter who get the
Yo, it's your boy One Tree Rock. Like and subscribe, give me a comment. Alright, man, I'm gonna jump straight into it. The Philadelphia Eagles are finally under the cap. We had to get under the cap before 4 p.m. tomorrow, and Howie Roseman pulled it off somehow. I don't know how he did it, what strings he pulled, none of that, but I know we finally under the cap and we got a little wiggle room to get a few free agents, 1, 2. Nah, I mean, we can't sign nobody big right now or nothing, but I mean, he got us under the cap. I mean, that's all he needed to do. I don't really like how he did it with all the restructures and all that because you just extend all these old guys' contract. Y'all already know I already got into all that in my last video. But, I mean, it's good. It's a good thing, man. Like, shit, he got us there before 4 p.m. I mean, we still got the 30 mil in the book from Carson Wentz, but he got us there by restructuring Brandon Graham, and he gave Marquise Goodwin back to San Fran. I don't know how he did it. I mean, I never heard of how they even I looked up how they broke it down, everything. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. I mean, and I salute Howie for that. I still don't care for him too much, but I salute him for that, man. I mean, but they gave permission, the Philadelphia Eagles gave permission to Zach Ertz to seek out a trade for the trade that he wished to be at, basically. Same thing they basically did for Carson Wentz. I mean, this one gonna sting though. I like Zach Ertz, man. He always been one of my favorite Eagles. Him, Brandon Graham, Jason Peters, Jason Kelsey, Fletcher Cox. Carson Wentz is a select few guys that I got attached to over the years, like. But I mean, they starting to go now. And that's life. I mean, that's life and that's football. Like, their football time was up with the team. Even Doug Peterson, I ain't really like how he went out either. But I mean, it is what it is, man. All I know is we getting younger, and for all the people that keep asking me why we ain't pick up nobody in free agency yet, y'all gotta pay attention a little more. Earlier today, we was $17 million over the cap. We ain't had no money to sign nobody. Now we got a little wiggle room to sign people and stuff like that. We was set. I'm gonna tell y'all again. We was $17 million over the cap. That $30 million hit from Carson Wentz that put us up there. We started off with the 30. How he broke that down, then he broke the rest down. He did what he was supposed to do. He's a great money guy. I just don't think he's a football guy. And that's why you should put football guys around him, because he don't know the game. Well, he knows the game. He just wants to do it his way. And his way always get us a J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, all the bad draft picks that he picked. That's Howie Roseman way. He think he outsmarting guys, but he really not. I mean, they not looking at these guys for a reason. You could have had a Justin Jefferson on this team. You could have had a DK Metcalf on this team. You could have had a Jeremy Chin on this team. You could have had a lot of guys on this team that we passed up in the draft for bums. But I mean, we ain't gonna keep living in the past. I mean, we moving forward. And I want to just say this to Eagles fans, man. I see a lot of y'all doubting Jalen Hurts without even giving the dude a shot. He only played 4 games. Not even 4. 3.5 games. Y'all, he working hard in the All-Star. Like, y'all don't. I was watching Philly 500 John yesterday. He had a dude on named Nitro. So I'm listening to the dude, and I'm like, who is this guy? Like, he He was basically saying he didn't want Wentz or he don't want Hurts. He want to go get a Patrick Mahomes type. How many of those are you going to find? Because I don't see nobody else in the NFL that's like Patrick Mahomes. And the closest one I could see with the arm talent and the throwing on the run was Carson Wentz. Before last year. That's the closest I seen to him. You're not going to just find no Patrick Mahomes. So whoever the dude Nitro is, they screaming out, oh, he the GOAT of the... He's not. I listened to everything he was saying. He just sound like a bitter Eagles fan to me. He speak with he think with emotions. Like, this dude, he went so far as to say, this how bad he was. He said, after the Rams game when Carson Wentz got hurt, he hated him after that because he could have threw the ball instead of running. I'm like, bro, it's the NFL. People get injured. How you gonna hate the dude because he got injured? Like, we still won the Super Bowl that year. So after that, you just hated him. Like, but I mean, that's neither here or there. I mean, shout out to the Lord Brunson. Shout out to Philly 500. They the best two out. They best two doing it out here, man. I mean, I go to them for references. To be honest, I mean, they've been doing it for a long time, man. They got good resources. I don't really have as many resources. I'm just starting this, like, for real. Basically, this season that just passed, I just started it. I don't have the resources they have. None of that. And they're the OGs of it, so I got to give them their respect. But the dude Nitro, he could go kick rocks. I will never watch none of his stuff. Like, ever. Never. You couldn't pay me to watch his stuff. But, yeah. All right. So, recap of what I was talking about. The Philadelphia Eagles are under the cap. Now, Howie Roseman got us under the cap. Zach Ertz has been granted permission to seek a trade. We sent Marquise Goodwin back to the 49ers on some weird... I can't even really explain what happened. But being as though he didn't play for us last year, they had the right to send him back to San Fran on some way. I don't know. I don't know how it happened. But, man, other than that, man, it's one Trey Riddock. I'm out of here.